Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be trying a new experiment where I put Manuka honey on my skin every day for the next week. This is something that my sister swears by and uses the mask every single night. It is a brand called Wild Cape. It's UMF 15 plus and it's made in New Zealand. My husband and I actually were just ripping out floors from our new house and we're both like exhausted. It is around 6 o'clock at night right now on a Saturday and I decided to take a shower and just start my masking series. I'm going to do a really quick before so you can see I had some breakouts along the right side of my face and I had a little bit on my forehead, just a couple, but what's left is kind of just dry, crusted over red dots. So this stuff is supposed to have amazing healing capabilities and I kind of wanted to try it for myself. My sister honestly said that she just applies this with her fingers. This stuff is thick. It kind of looks like baby food. So I guess I'm just gonna wipe that directly on my face. And she likes to leave hers on for as long as possible is what she told me, but I'm just gonna rub this all over. She said when she wipes it off that it feels like the softest skin ever. I basically get all of my skincare tips from my sister. I wanted to know if it would heal hyperpigmentation. And this is water soluble, so you can just wash it off. I cannot talk. Today was a long day. I guess I'm gonna leave it on for as long as I can, like my sister recommended. So here's day one. I'll check back tomorrow with how I felt about this and also with some more facts about this honey so that way you're not just like jumping into this video like what the heck is going on? I actually just fell asleep on the couch for an hour and rolled over, I guess. I'm gonna wipe it off on camera because I want to see how hard this is to wipe off and just kind of like demonstrate it. It leaves your skin feeling very soft. All right, let's take this side off. I'm probably going to just wipe this off in the sink without using a washcloth because I feel like that's a little bit of like an exfoliator, which I don't like physically exfoliating my skin. So it's really easy to wipe off and it feels extremely hydrating. Yeah, I just wanted to show you and I'll see you tomorrow for real this time. Bye. I am going to apply my mask for day 2 now. It is around the same time as yesterday at 6 o'clock at night on a Sunday. As you can notice, I like to shower a little bit early and be extremely comfortable. Instead of boring you with looking at my face while I'm talking, I'm gonna give you an aesthetically pleasing Instagram montage while I give you some facts about this honey. In 2007, Manuka honey was approved by the US FDA as an option for wound treatment. The antimicrobial activity of Manuka honey, when produced in combination with the low pH product, is often marketed to fight acne. Also, given its anti-inflammatory properties, Manuka honey is said to decrease inflammation associated with acne. Further research is needed to declare Manuka honey as a home remedy for acne, but I'm gonna use it. So here is my face. I'm going to leave this on for as long as possible, again, per my sister, and I will see you once I wipe it off. I left it on for about 2 hours this time, and I'm now just rinsing it off with water. I must say this is a very pleasant experience, if not the most pleasant experience of any face mask I've ever used. When I'm rinsing it off like this, it feels really gritty, which I don't know if that has anything to do with the type of honey that it is, but it's kind of weird. It's like a little sandpapery, something that I didn't feel yesterday when I was using the washcloth. I thought that I was gonna keep this on while I was putting my mask on today and look really posh, but it's just like falling off my head and I have pieces of hair sticking out of it, so let's just scratch that. It's been a few days since the last time that I filmed myself putting honey on my face because I felt like it was just gonna get extremely redundant. While I'm putting it on today, I figured that I would tell you some facts. My husband thinks it's gross. And I put it on his face the other day because I wanted him to see what it felt like and he didn't like it. So for starters, I have been putting this on my cuts that I have on my fingers from peeling the floor up. As I was reading you before, honey is a natural wound healer. And I do actually feel like it has done a really great job of making them feel a lot better. Another thing that I found is that people are using this stuff as a face wash. I could definitely see it breaking down makeup and doing a good job of removing the dirt from your face. And it really does come off very easily in water. There were a few people on my Instagram that were saying that they were worried that it was going to be difficult to get off. And it actually isn't. It comes right off as soon as water hits it. I actually got carried away and put it over my nose, but I wasn't even putting it by my nostrils because if you have a scratch, you're washing your hands like every however many scratches you have. I'll see you in a couple hours. I'm just gonna let this marinate. Okay, so I just washed the honey mask off and I'm gonna put a little bit of oil on my face. I guess a little bit because this is gone now. Just to kind of seal in the moisture from just washing my face. I did read online that if you sleep in the honey, that it can kind of speed up the process of the healing, and I decided to start spot treating at night. So what I do is I take a Q-tip and I dip it right into the honey, and then I just put it directly on top of what I'm trying to get rid of. And then I sleep in it. And I've been doing this for the past, this will be the 3rd night. Yeah, that's pretty much it, and I will see you soon. By day 7, I feel like everything was looking pretty good. This right side of my face has been a weird roller coaster where they're completely flat and then all of a sudden they'll fill with pus again, and I can basically put the pimple patches on and like a ton of fluid will come out. Which basically brings us to day 9. Yesterday we were using a hammer drill. There was literally dust all over my face, in my hair. It was in my eyelashes, covering my eyelashes despite the fact that I had protective eyewear on. I seriously don't know if this is because I am PMSing. I don't know if it's because the dust aggravated my face. Whenever you have breakouts, it's like very hard to pinpoint why your face does what it does, and that's just the fact of the matter. But this is what I ended up with, and so I just figured that I would continue this and kind of show you how honey can heal this, hopefully. I don't really know if sleeping in it was doing anything. The pillowcase stain did come out, so if you do want to sleep in it, you're not gonna like ruin your sheets or anything. Usually when I'm PMSing, I do break out in the normal like hormonal spots, so I'm just gonna apply it down here as well. People were asking me about spironolactone and if they think this is because I went off of spironolactone, and I don't. I just think that this is some weird cluster. I don't think it's because of spironolactone. I think the spearmint has actually been doing like a pretty decent job of keeping my face clear. I just think this is just nature. I do feel like this is kind of like important to show when this happens if the honey can heal this. So that's pretty much it. Welcome to day 10. My acne, or she said it's not acne. I went to the dermatologist today and she was like, this is not acne, but she didn't know what it was. She thinks it's just a bacterial infection of some kind. So I got put on antibiotics for antibiotics for a month, and they gave me this cream, and this has salicylic acid in it, which my skin gets really dry on. So basically I'm going to be putting this on twice a day and taking an antibiotic, and hopefully this should clear it up. I'm just gonna apply this stuff directly to my blemishes. I'm calling them blemishes not because they're acne, but because they're legit just like scabs blemishing my damn face right now. I'm just gonna try and get it right on the area. And I know this has nothing to do with honey or where we started, but I feel like it's really important to kind of show the re-healing process now that I'm gonna be on antibiotics. And I was telling her that I was using the Manuka honey and that, you know, like for its antibiotic purposes, but when it comes down to it, because this was in the same spot and it literally healed when I first started this video, was when it was just hyperpigmentation, and it came back in the same spot. Like, no one to go see a dermatologist, which my sister pushed me to go. I wasn't gonna go. I was just gonna be like, whatever, it'll heal eventually, but it was just like too weird to not go. So I definitely feel more comfortable now that I've been put on antibiotics and have this ointment, which I'm hoping will heal, because I am going on a trip next week and I'm like hoping my skin doesn't look like this, but that's life. I will see you when these have like calmed down a little bit and we can use the honey again. I guess that's the whole point of this video, but you know what? Sometimes you need some medication. Some good old-fashioned prescriptions. Hey guys, welcome to day 14. It has been officially 2 weeks since I started my honey trial and got on antibiotics and had a bacterial infection. Again, it had nothing to do with the honey, but my face has been super dry from using that ointment, so I did start using the honey again yesterday. I feel like this is healing a lot faster now that I have been on antibiotics, so I'm really excited about that. But my face has been really itchy because the main ingredient in the ointment that I've been using is salicylic acid, which my skin gets like dry from. It hasn't been like flaking or anything, but it's definitely like an uncomfortable dry where I want to like stick my head in a freaking vat of moisturizer. I was getting a little bit of closed comedones over here because that's where I would normally get like hormonal breakouts, and I am on my period now, TMI, but whatever. And I'm just gonna put like a pretty thick layer of this. So sometimes when you've had the honey on for a while, it can kind of like separate a little bit. So I just kind of make sure that there's a pretty decent layer of it on here. And I do feel like it has helped make my skin feel a lot better. Progress. And so it is day 15 and I woke up and I feel like these little spots have significantly healed since the initial breakout, and I just wanted to share that with you. So here is an update on my skin. This one in particular has really gone down finally, and then the rest are just kind of like fading. I don't have anything on this side of my face, but I have been using the honey mask for the past 2 days, and it has definitely helped with like keeping my skin feeling a lot more moisturized and less itchy from that salicylic acid. So just wanted to give you an update. I'm probably going to maybe do a couple more days of this and then just end it, because I do feel like I have enough evidence of the honey and its capabilities. So I'll see you soon. Erica has like none on her face. Like you can barely see it. And then look at mine. Why? I thought you had to put a lot on.
No.
Let me see yours. Come stick your face up here. How come I have so much on?
Do you spoon it out with
a
full spoon and then just go like this?
No, I just like keep putting it on because it separates on my skin.
It's a lot.
Look at Erica's. She has like none on.
Just a light coat. Just for anyone who wants to use it, just a light film on your face and you're good. It's too expensive to do whatever this is that she's doing to her face. It's too much.
I mean, I didn't think it was that much until I saw your face.
She didn't even think I had any on. I came into the kitchen, she's like, you aren't wearing your honey? And I was like, do you want to come say hello? Do you like it? Do you like Nicole's? Do you want to smell it? Oh, wow. Do you want to smell it? Oh, okay. Okay. Mm-hmm.
So we are actually going to finish off the video together tomorrow because I wanted Erica to talk about her experience with the honey. I don't want that.
Probably just like in the background with like 7 chins of breathing.
I just wanted to do a quick before and after from when I first started to when my skin was freaking out until now, so that you can kind of get like a full skin synopsis of what exactly has happened. She's here.
Hi. Focus on my face. It's my time. So I'm kind of the reason for the honey madness. I have rosacea, subtype 2. So I've been using the Manuka honey probably since January or February, and honestly my skin is the softest it's ever been. I hardly ever get any more of those papules and pustules.
I didn't really feel like it helped get rid of closed comedones for me, but I was watching videos of people where it like completely cured their acne.
I mean, some people have a lot of success with just local raw honey, and that's fine, but I wanted to make sure that I was using Manuka honey that had a UMF factor of at least 10. Anything below 10 is like you might as well just be using regular honey. So I was using Wild Cape White Label presently, and that's what Nicole started with, but before I was using the UMF 10, and I don't really feel like there was a significant difference between the two. Some people were like, you'll notice a tremendous difference going from 10 to 15, and like I really didn't. I feel like my skin at this point has kind of maintained like a normal level of just overall happiness. My skin is that sensitive that like if a conditioner is...
Erica said if a piece of dental floss touches
Oh
her
my gosh! If I floss my teeth and the dental floss touches like these parts of my cheek, I have like a little dot that's here from, it'll happen every single time from dental floss. It's not gonna like cure my hormonal acne. Like if I have a couple that'll crop up on my jawline before my period comes, like I can't, it's not gonna like do everything, but it definitely helped to make my skin a lot softer, where you're gonna kind of mitigate that sort of like red bumpy skin that you'll get from having a damaged moisture barrier.
I mean, it's definitely worth putting on your face, but I feel like it is kind of a commitment to wear the honey every night.
When you wash it off after like a week of wearing it, you're like, oh, it really is like a lot softer than it was before.
The video that I watched of the person where it healed their whole acne face in a week, like I feel like that's not...
It honestly could be situationally based.
I know,
depending on what kind of skin condition you have.
That is all that I found with my honey mask experience. It was a roller coaster of disappointment in my skin.
You can't attribute it to the honey.
It was disappointing that it didn't heal it immediately like I saw on the internet.
Again, I think it's situation.
It is, but I'm just saying, like, don't get it thinking that you're gonna cure your face overnight, because that's not what's gonna happen.
I like it.
Erica likes it. I like it. I just, you know, I feel like it's good.
And they use it in New Zealand to heal wounds.
It's a wound healer.
Like legitimately.
Thank you so much for watching this video and for having my sister.
You didn't have a choice.
You didn't have a choice. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time.
Bye.
Together.
Forever.
Forever. Okay, bye.